Hello, YouTube. Alright, today we're going to be looking I know this is all kind of like subject to change. It is a pre-release analysis or just looking at the kit straight from the broadcast itself without any um large number information or calculations. Just looking at maybe the pull value of her, and that's it really. Let's get into the video. Obviously, she is a spectral resonator, and she's the sustain that can wait. If an enemy is killed, she revives them, gives them a buff to keep them from dying. Wait, and then if you see here, right? So he died, got 22k HP, so full HP, and right there, she helps dodge. So she probably allows you to dodge for a longer period of time. So you can mess up the dodge, and it should still occur. So allows you to stay alive more, rather than Verena in the effect that she keeps you alive and gives you 100% HP instead of a 1 HP with a tiny little bar. Her ultimate gives extra team damage bonuses, a boost to crit damage, meaning that Verena basically, although she gives 20% attack from the ult and a certain percent of the attack from her outro skill and healing and all, we're gonna see a huge rise in DPS from Shorekeeper due to the fact that you get crit damage buffs plus just general damage buffs, and as well as the sustainability of staying alive without dying by the HP mechanic of revive, as well as the buffs bringing you easier time to dodge and get out of attacks. So now Verena's gonna see a lot less, but she's still super important due to the fact this is only 2 HP characters to build and have. There's her passive talent trace, whatever you want to call it, that she can change into a butterfly and collect materials like so. She also buffs Rover. Stronger with Rover, but also there's something in the story that must have occurred with each other. So when her resonance ability is up, each time there's an intro skill cast, I'm guessing there's some type of charge or something. And when Shorekeeper's own intro skill is procced, there is a special one throughout the Resonance Liberation that can occur, and you will be able to probably obtain buffs or something. They are keeping the details pretty tucked away right now and secret, so we'll have to see at 1.3. Obviously, as I've explained already before, like most of the kit is hidden behind 1.3, and I feel like there will be a Wuthering Labs update. So once Wuthering Labs updates, I might cover it, I might not. Please stay tuned. But for now, let's just look at the TLDR basically. Buff is during the liberation is dependent on the intro skill cast. So if you cast a bunch of intro skills, then I believe their stacks and buffs are included once these stacks are used up. Alright, and then with Rover, when the Rover is in the team, there is a special buff, hinting to something in the story, I guess. I do wonder about whether maybe other Shorekeepers will have a buff with her, like maybe Encore will have a special buff or something like that. Somewhat like in ZZZ, where you have buffs according to the cast slash class of teammate, right? And then when a Resonator is hit with fatal damage, the Resonator is revived to full HP, given buffs of I've no clue what the buffs are, but there are buffs included within the kit for that teammate. And then once those buffs are there, she also seems to buff the time span in which you can dodge. So if you dodge correctly, or if you miss the dodge normally, well, it increases time span to dodge, right? Plus, I think the most valuable part in her that makes her most likely the must pull for me as a Camellia lover, like, I want my Camellia to be perfect, be extremely strong. If she buffs crit damage, I'm pulling Shorekeeper, truly, purely because of that. If you have a crit damage buffer, it is a guaranteed crit damage stat within your character, and you can add that as long as you're constantly proccing it up. Really doesn't matter what occurs, but that's what needs to happen, right? Of course, the not as important part about Shorekeeper is the fact that, like, she turns into a butterfly and collects materials. I guess it's cool. I think it's definitely useful. But it's not like insanely overpowering, right? So I think that's it for today. I think if there isn't a Wuthering Waves lab update and I am allowed to use that as actual content, I will. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.